Zweite Gottes.
From Georgetown streets to Maryland skies, a teacher with love shining in her eyes. Claire Fraser, a woman of grace, still planting hope in every place. She planted seeds in little hearts, teaching children where greatness starts. Through every lesson, every smile, she walked with purpose, mile by mile. Morning prayers and peppermint tea, living life strong and free. Snowflakes falling, mountains high, still dreaming underneath God's sky. Claire, child of heaven, warrior soul, faith and love have made you whole. Mother, teacher, survivor too. So many lives were changed by you. Claire, still glowing after all these years, turning pain into purpose through the tears. A queen with wisdom shining bright, still spreading love and light. From Guyana roots to classroom doors, she gave her heart and so much more. Grandkids laughing, gardens grow, that Caribbean spirit still aglow. Highlighted strength and grace divine, a living testimony through time. She taught us all to rise above, to lead with kindness, faith and love. And when the world gets cold outside, she still walks with heaven
That's right. That's right. It is a beautiful Mother's Day. And so, good evening, good morning to those of you in Kenya and the UK. Good morning to you. Good evening here in the USA. Beautiful people across the United States, Guyana, the Caribbean, and around the world. Welcome to another powerful edition of CRL 365 Forefront today, the platform where we spotlight people who inspire, uplift, educate, and empower communities through their lived experiences. I am your host, R.C. Harlequin, also known as DJ Crane, the Mature Mixer, 2023 Presidential Volunteer Services Awardee, radio broadcaster, minister, career coach, and community advocate. Tonight, is extra special because we continue our Mother's Day month spotlight series with a phenomenal woman of grace, resilience, wisdom, nurturing spirit, and Caribbean strength. Tonight, we welcome, and you please help me welcome Miss Claire Frazier. Welcome on into you, a proud daughter of Guyana, an educator, a grandmother, a survivor, a woman of faith, a lover of nature, wellness, health, family, tea, snow, gardening, Pilates, and purposeful living. She attended Tutorial High School and later studied at Prince George's Community College. She describes herself through faith, wisdom, freedom, and purpose. And tonight, we get to hear her story. So let's welcome in Miss Claire Frazier to the forefront today. How are you doing tonight, Miss Frazier?
I'm doing just great. Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies out there. Mothers, grandmothers, mothers to be, and mothers with nurturing spirit.
Yeah, women with nurturing spirit. I know there's so many of my friends are without child, and I want to remember them every time we say mother. Those of you without children but are nurturers, women. And so tonight, I'm so sorry. I apologize to keep you waiting. Never want to keep an educator waiting, because they say when the class is ready, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear.
That's right.
And you were ready a long time. So my apologies. Happy Mother's Day to you. And so
Thank you.
let's begin by going right into this conversation. Let us begin from the beginning. Tell us about growing up in Georgetown, Guyana, Miss Claire Frazier.
Well, growing up in Guyana was very free for me. Let me go back to what I was told before I was even born. So my mom, I was number 6 child, and I was born premature at 3 pounds 6 ounces.
Wow.
So I was breech. Feet came first,
Hmm.
and they tried to put me back in to turn me,
What?
and I did not turn. I
Mm-mm-mm.
came feet first. I tell people that's why I walk so much.
Feet first. All right. And
And
you walk a lot.
the head had to stay in to get some wisdom. That's why I'm
Oh,
so wise. Yes.
I see. See? Now
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So as I could remember as far back as 3 years old, when I started nursery school, my first teacher name was Miss Cox, and she was a mean teacher.
Hmm.
She was holding my hand. I was her first student, right on Durban Street, between Hardina and Haley Street, but
And
mostly
here
to
we go.
Hardina.
That's Wortmanville.
Yeah, mostly to
Okay.
Hardina, like three or
Right.
four houses from Hardina Street.
I used to
And
live on
when
Ben Street there.
right on the right hand side, I think there was a liquor store at the corner, somewhere there.
Hmm.
So Miss Cox, she took me in, and that's where I got started my education. And
Awesome.
then from there, I went to St. Angeles for about a year, and then I went to Smith's Church.
Hmm.
So,
You had
and
a chance to play Litty and Salt Pass and all those stuff growing up there in Georgetown.
yes, sir.
Awesome. But
Yeah.
so what memories stand out most from your years attending Tutorial High School? I heard you had attended Tutorial.
Yes, I attended tutorial. I started at age 16. I did the placement exam and I passed it. And I
Mm,
attended tutorial high school. It was very educational for me because I was like behind in school because I was born premature and then I developed rickets.
rickets.
Yeah.
Tell
So
us about that.
according to society,
Okay.
I was disabled.
Okay. Mm,
But in my mind, I was not. So I try to keep up with my peers, everything that they did when they're practicing for like school sports, the kids on the street. I would be tagging along with them, trying to race with them. I felt my life was normal, like every other
yeah.
child. I was bullied.
Mm,
Back then they call it teasing, but it's bully. Bully's bullying.
yeah. Yeah.
But
Now
I
we
didn't
know it.
let that I didn't let that deter me. I kept on pushing, pushing. So at
Mm,
age 5, there was a German bone specialist that came to Guyana, Dr. Greywall.
mm.
And so he did what he could do, end up wearing braces with the boots and everything. It didn't help really.
So back in the
And
day, did they call you Bundy Leg? What
they call
nickname
me
did they
all
try to give
kinds of
you?
names. They call me Ricketts. They call me Beaufort Claire King.
Uh-oh. Nothing stuck with you though.
It stuck with me. I remember everything that was done to me. But guess what? It didn't keep me down. I kept on
Right.
moving.
Right. So do you come across anyone now who's an adult who would call you those names back in the day?
Oh, they don't call me that. They can't even remember calling me that.
What do you
They
see?
can't even remember that.
So the
They can't
nicknames
even
didn't really
remember
stick on
that.
you.
They can't even
Awesome.
remember that Beaufort girl.
Awesome. But
Yeah.
you who helped shape your character and your values as a young girl? Do you remember?
My mother.
Tell us about that.
My mom, she was a phenomenal woman. Um, she at at age 4, my mom got a stroke and she was 46
Mm,
when she got that stroke, and I was 4 years old. So I had to grew up very independent. I had to learn to do household chores, wash my little underwear and stuff like that.
oh,
Wash dishes, yeah.
yeah.
Because I was the baby, so the older siblings, everybody had left home. It only was me,
Mm.
my mom, my dad, and my brother before me was at home. Everybody else was gone.
I know you got washing machine and dryer now, but what did you use back then to wash
Oh,
your
scrubbing
petticoats and
board,
stuff?
scrubbing
Scrubbing
board.
board,
You had to
rubbing
wash with
board,
your hands. Yeah,
and you had a pan. What was it? What was the pan like? Is it a zinc
it
pan
was
or
a, it was a
enamel?
it was enam. We had enamel and we had aluminum.
Hmm.
But I never used a scrubbing board as a kid. I had to scrub in my hand.
Okay. Did you
And
use a beater?
soap. No, I use the soap.
Okay.
And when you want to bleach your clothes, you your white clothes, you put the soap in and then you put it in the grass.
What? Did you use
Yeah.
blue?
Yeah, we use blue. Mhm.
Okay. So did you make that song "Skook Skook Skooks" with your hand as you?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I enjoy
Okay.
doing it.
Wow. Did you learn it real fast, or you took a long time to get
No,
the songs
I
going
learned
making
real
that song?
fast. I learned real fast.
Awesome.
Also, when you have
Wow.
to scrub the steps, the stairs, the
Mm.
scoop, the stoop, we use a scraper.
Oh, right, right. We used to make that in school. Wow. So you had some good old days in Georgetown. You didn't
I
come up with
sure
a
did.
gold spoon. I
No, I
see.
did not. No, I
Okay.
did not.
So it was Georgetown, but you didn't grow in the country, so you don't know what picking mangoes, coconuts, and all
I
that
know
stuff.
about that because I had relatives in not quarantine, number 28 village,
28, okay.
Tempe 30 village. I had relatives in Victoria. I visited Belfield. Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. So you could actually move away from the stigma of that Georgetown girls can't clean and cook because you stay
Oh
a little
no.
bit in the country, right?
Well, and like when school closed
Right.
in July, August. Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes somehow they think Georgetown girls don't know to do anything. They just
Oh no.
got gold spoon. But
Nope.
you've been to the country, so you know
Yeah.
you walk bare feet and all that stuff. All
Exactly.
right. Climb trees and stuff, did you?
Well, I never climbed the tree. I tried, but I couldn't make it
Did you pelt down mangoes with a stick?
with a stick. Yep, and a
Okay,
brick.
nice. You see, it's all good, folks, to know that you had some childhood
Oh
days,
yes,
some
I
good
did. I enjoyed
moments.
my childhood days. I really did.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Back in those days, I know in my time there were some people called Jordanites.
Yeah.
They claim they used to walk around and pick up children. Did you know about those things happening in your time?
I know about the Jordanites, but I didn't know they walk and pick up children.
Okay, that's what they told us. Be careful, because they
Oh
might pick you up and sell you, carry you to
no,
America
I
and
don't know
stuff
about
like
that
that.
one.
Okay, good. Well, see, you see, I was traumatized by that. We had to walk in pairs and all that stuff. Uh,
Mhm.
but yeah, but you often you speak lovely about your eldest sister Joan. What
Yeah.
role did she play in your life journey?
She made all my clothes.
She was a
She was a
seamstress.
seamstress. Yep.
Awesome!
And she
Wow.
sewed all my dresses, all my little fancy dancy dresses. Yeah.
Mm,
Hmm.
nice, big sister. Oh, it's so good to have a big sister. My
Yeah.
sister was a seamstress too.
Right. And then my other sister, as far as I know, from the time I knew her, she was a teacher.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Wow. Well, Miss Claire, you once wrote, "Without her, I would not be on this side of the world."
Of my sister Joan, exactly. I would not
Tell
be.
us about it. Hmm.
Well, as I said, she's the eldest. She came to America and she made sure she sent for her children.
Okay.
And of course, back then they couldn't sponsor a sibling. So when President Carter got into office back in, what was that, 1970, I want to say 1976. Was that the electoral year for
You
America?
know, don't put me in that spot, Miss Claire. I ain't gonna remember that one.
1975 or 1976, whenever Carter got into it. He changed the law where you could sponsor a sibling. So I was the first sibling that she sponsored. So I came to America in October of 1977 with green card and everything in hand except the Social Security card I had to apply for.
Wow. Wow. We still want to dwell a little bit more in Guyana. What lessons from Guyanese culture still guide you in your life today?
Um, I want to say I was grounded and rooted in the church. I grew up Roman Catholic, my dad, and my mom was the Methodist. So I was both sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And how about discipline in Guyana? You
Oh,
see
yeah.
difference as you came to the States?
Very different. Very different. Back
Wow.
in Guyana, we got licks in school with a
So did you
cane.
have to, yeah, with a cane or just any whip or anything? Or because
No,
I
the
know
cane. My
the
teachers
cane.
use the
Okay.
cane. Yeah.
Okay. Did you have to go put your fingers out for assembly in the morning and show your nails and all that when you show up for
In
school on
high
Monday
school,
mornings?
in high
Assembly?
school, in high school, Mother Day
Mm,
was at the gate or the door waiting. Your skirts had to be a certain length.
hmm.
Yep.
And did you have to say prayers?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Tell me more. How about national songs and the anthems and stuff? You guys
Yeah,
would do
all
that
those,
in
all those
school?
things we had to sing. Hymns
Right.
and Yeah.
Hymns? Okay, because you see, some folks don't know that we used to have that back in the day.
Yeah, but in the
So,
morning, when you go to school, we start with prayer. We
okay.
leave to go home for lunch. We pray before we go home for lunch. Come back again. It was prayer time to
Hmm.
start the afternoon session of school. And at the end of the day, now the day is over. Night is drawing nigh.
Hmm. I tell you,
Oh,
you
the
know,
song.
yeah. What national song sticks with you singing in the school back in those days?
Oh, beautiful Guyana and dear
Oh,
land of
beautiful.
Guyana.
Oh,
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah.
And did you feel connected by singing songs to your country, about your country? How did it make you feel to sing in unison with fellow students?
It felt very good. It gives yourself a sense of belonging.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We'll talk more about education and how things are different here in the States. But thank
Yeah.
you so much for coming on in. My folks are coming in from Facebook, and I see Tamisha, my niece. Abiola Harlequin is here. Beverly Leash, one of my teachers, is here with me. And I want to say thank you all for coming on in. I know I started late. I should have started since 7 p.m. And those of you on YouTube, if you got a question for Miss Claire Frazier, please drop it in, because this is an educator and we can learn from our story. And my intention is to make it impactful for the world. So thank you all so much. My silent listeners, you can show yourself eventually. You can say Happy Mother's Day to Miss Claire Frazier or to anyone else in the thread. Please come on in. Let's know that you're there, and please be part of this conversation. Thank you so much. But you know your name ought to be the most beautiful thing to your ears, right? You
Yeah.
agree with that? Okay,
Yeah.
so Claire is your name, and it means what? Child of heaven?
Bright, bright, illustrious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I read somewhere it says child of heaven?
Yeah.
Okay. You want
Yeah.
to take that too? Child of heaven?
Child of heaven. Yeah, I
Okay.
take it.
So do you
Because
feel that your life
because I'm a
reflects
child,
that?
I'm the child of the king.
Yeah, I believe so too. And you feel like your life reflects that spiritual identity?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You also
Mhm.
describe yourself as a warrior and survivor. What battles helped you form this woman you are today?
Like I said, I- according to society, had me as being disabled or handicapped.
Hmm,
So I lived past that.
that's
I
awesome.
I did not let that deter me from
Hmm.
whatever goals I had to reach.
Yeah, yeah, you persevered. You show
Yeah.
we're talking here about tenacity and perseverance, resilience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This segment here is about faith, your womanhood, and purpose. And these questions I have, your social media reflects a woman deeply connected to faith. How important is morning devotion your daily life?
It's very important. As soon as I wake up in the morning, I thank God for waking me up. If I have to go to the bathroom, I go to the bathroom. I come back and I open up with my favorite hymn, Blessed Assurance, Jesus is Mine.
Hmm.
And I sing that. And then usually I have my phone now, so I don't
Okay.
have to go to the Bible anymore.
Okay. Nice. You hide a word in your heart, and you can bring it out when you need it.
Right, exactly.
But that
And
sound
so,
kind of structured and kind of, people would say, kind
yeah,
of
I
mundane.
go,
Like
I
the
do,
way.
my daily devotion with my daily prayer.
Okay.
And I do the scripture and read. I wake up like around 3 o'clock every morning
Hmm.
and get my devotion done. If I have to get up and get myself out the door to go to Pilates, I
Pilates.
go on. Or if I don't have to go to Pilates, I go back to sleep. Take a
Awesome.
nap and come get up like about 5:30, 6, start getting ready for work.
Okay. Is that a prayer closet you use or just any space in your home?
No, I still do it in my bedroom because I used to do
Okay.
it in the back room, but that's occupied.
Okay. I see. See some tenants over there, huh? Okay. All right. Well, hello, tenants. Welcome to the broadcast also. So one of your favorite scriptures, Miss Claire, is what?
My favorite scripture is it's a
Somewhere I
time.
saw it. Somewhere I saw Isaiah 41:10. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah,
Okay. So what
yeah.
does that scripture mean to you personally?
Um, let me.
Yeah, we can wait. I'm talking to you here to Miss Claire Frazier, an educator. She lives in Maryland, and I want to welcome those of you coming on in. I see my schoolmate, Caroline Edwards, is here with me. And Miss Joy Carell, good night to you. My folks in Beltsville, Hyattsville, Maryland, and the folks on West Coast of Bees, how you doing? Welcome on into my teacher, Miss Beverly Leach. Say good night to your husband for me, please. Our husband used to drop my mom on the Tata bus back in the day, Miss Claire. Yeah, I got friends in high places back then when I was in Guyana. Yeah. You find it? Isaiah 41:10?
Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you always.
Fear
Be not,
not, for I'm with you always.
be not dismayed, for I am your God.
Mm.
I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will help uphold you with my hand.
Mm. What does it mean to you personally?
Um, I am not a fearful person. I don't think I'm scared of anything.
Okay. All
I
right.
try to be brave because I know that God is always with me.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
he gives me strength from day to day.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
whole
I
life
believe that.
I've become dependent on God.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's testimony right there. You also love Philippians 2, verse 3-4. Why
Mhm.
is this, so important? Humility and caring for others, so important in today's world. You once posted, it is not necessary for a woman to have a male partner to achieve happiness. You remember doing that? You remember posting that? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to have you tell us about that, but tell us about Philippians 2, 3-4.
Philippians 2, 3, and 4. Let nothing be done through selfish ambition or conceit, but
Okay.
in loneliness of mind, let each esteem esteem others better than yourself.
Mm,
Let each of you look out not only for his own interests, but also the interests of others.
mm. That speaks of humility, caring for others. So, why is it so important to you today to be caring and show humility, empathy for others?
Mm, That was from my mom. My mom taught me to be a caring person. And you cannot be selfish. She always said, if you have a loaf of bread and you see your neighbor need, don't wait for your neighbor to ask you.
Mm,
Always reach out.
reach out.
Always reach out.
Wow.
We had a lot. We had a few, not a whole lot. We had a few like fruit trees in our yard. We had
Yeah.
an avocado tree. We had a soursop tree. We had banana. Little stuff. And when she reaped the harvest, she always shared with her neighbors.
That is awesome. That's
Yeah.
remarkable.
So
Mm,
my mom didn't have a whole lot. We didn't have a whole lot. We had a roof over our head.
yeah.
We had clothes in our backs. We ate every day.
Mm,
But whatever little she had, she shared with others. And
awesome.
so
Awesome.
that's how I got my sharing abilities from.
Kindness is there for your lifestyle, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Awesome. Well, let's move into this quote that I saw on your page. It is not necessary for a woman to have a male partner to achieve happiness. Tell us about that. Tell us about discovering peace and sovereignty within yourself. I want to say
Well,
that
I
peace.
was I was married at one time. The
Okay.
marriage the marriage did not last too long. So I've learned that I have to work to take care of my
Mm,
family for my children,
okay. Yeah.
and so I work faithfully and provide for them, and I can make myself happy. I don't
Yeah.
need to wait on somebody to help a male partner to help me.
Mm.
People look at me like sometimes my daughter tell me, she said, "Mommy, sometimes you act like a man."
But do you?
No, the independent part of it.
Okay.
She
Because
tells me,
because you get out in the yard and you plant your own crops.
exactly.
You mow your own lawn sometimes, perhaps.
No, I don't mow. Mm-mm.
Okay.
I don't do that. But I go out in the yard and clean the yard and, do
But your
whatever.
independence is what you look like. You admire your
Yeah, I mean,
independence.
if I want to go to the movies, I pick up myself and drive myself and go to the movies.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's some
No,
independence right there.
I'm not waiting
Uh,
on nobody to do that for me.
that is awesome. And many women struggle with identity after raising children or after relationships end. What
Hmm.
advice would you give them? I know you said you don't need a man to, but deeper than that, what advice could you give a woman who is struggling with identity after raising children or after relationship end? Some people fall in love and then it didn't work out.
It didn't work. Or
In your
sometimes
case, we don't know.
you could try again and
Okay.
but you don't keep trying and trying. When it comes to that with me,
Mm,
you know, I know that I give up. I'm never say I give up on love,
okay.
right?
You took a
But
pause. You practiced the power of pause.
yes,
Sounds like a plan to me.
yeah.
And you have more to tell? Or were you still going on and tell me to advise these women? Because there's a lot of women need wisdom. So
When
go ahead and
as long as you have Jesus in your life
okay.
and you do your meditation and you pray and you fast, you have a job, a career,
Okay.
whatever, you can do it. You can do it.
Awesome. As long as I got Jesus, I don't need nobody else, right?
Nobody else.
I heard that song. I heard that song. I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Claire, what does free mind means to Claire Frazier? Free mind.
I think outside of the box. I don't keep
Okay.
myself boxed in. Um, I ch- I take risk,
Okay.
right? With my career alone, this was a big risk to take
Hmm.
because I was working in the banking field. I
Okay.
started with Maryland National Bank. Then I went to American Security Bank, merged with Maryland National. And right there at Maryland National, it, I had three children to take care of. I had a
Hmm.
baby, the last baby, and I think that's the child that caused me to get into my career.
Hmm. Okay. We're gonna hear more about that.
Yeah.
But how has age increased your wisdom rather than your fear? I know you said, you never was a fearful woman, but has age
No.
increased your wisdom?
Yes, it has.
Tell us
Um,
more.
Wisdom with spirituality,
Okay.
both. As a person, sometimes my spirituality scares me.
Okay. You hear God talking to you different times of the day? Is that what it
Oh
is?
yeah, I get dreams, I get visions. Yes. And
Wow.
sometimes, somebody might say something to me and they're trying, ask me, how could I handle this situation?
Right.
And I was trying to give a little advice, but I was like, I told him, I said, you got to pray and
Mm.
ask God, what it is you want to, what it is you want in life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Prayer changes things, and
it does.
prayer is your GPS kind of. But what would
Mhm.
73-year-old Claire tell 23-year-old Claire?
Live life to the fullest.
Really?
Live
Live
life to the
life to the
fullest.
fullest.
Live your
Wow.
life to the fullest.
Mm.
Enjoy your life.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Awesome. But thank you for your tenure as a teacher. You are a trained teacher with a degree in child baby care from Highland Park Christian Academy. What
No,
inspired
not
you?
Highland Park.
Okay, tell me more.
Uriah goes to Highland Park.
Okay. You see, I pirate your page, so see, so tell me about that. So we talk about a degree in child and baby care,
Okay, yeah.
and is that a
This
Christian academy, or that
no,
is where Uriah goes to?
that's where Uriah goes to.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I work for Easter Seal
Okay.
Head Start program,
Mm.
which Head Start serves children that comes from low income backgrounds. I don't want to say
Okay.
poverty. Low income
Right.
backgrounds. Yeah.
Okay.
And
And yeah, tell me more. You were saying.
so the way I didn't start with Easter Seal, I started after I left American Security Bank. Before, let me go back. Before I left American Security Bank, I felt this pulling on my life,
Mm.
right? Like I said, I get dreams and I get visions and things that God wants me to do. So, like I said, I had my last child. I had to take 4 buses to
Wow.
drop her off to daycare and to go to work. 2 buses to take her to daycare, and then I had to take 2 more buses to go to work. Coming back, another 4 buses. And, I cried out to God and I said, God, how long am I going to do this?
Mm.
And, like I said, he gave me visions. I went to a lot of revivals, and, I was deeply in church and everything like that. And I had a prophecy. And the prophecy was that I have a ministry. And the
Mm.
child that I has is my ministry.
Okay.
And I was there, the child that I have is my ministry. Oh, really, Lord?
Mm.
So on that, one day I asked the daycare director, I said, how could you go about getting a license to start your own, daycare?
Right.
Whatever. So she said, they have classes at PG College.
Mm.
So I prayed about it. I called Prince George Community College, and they said they had a course that was, I think, like 6 weeks long or something like that, and it was called a 64-hour class for early childhood, for child development, childhood education. And so I decided to get on the bandwagon. So every Saturday morning for 6 weeks, I never missed a Saturday, I went to Prince George's Hospital Center, where there was a daycare center there. And I did my 64, got my certificate. And I was like, you know what? It's time to resign. So I put in my resignation. Didn't have no job. Didn't have no whole lot of money.
Mhm.
But I did it.
Step out
And
in
then
faith.
I stepped out in faith. And in stepping up in faith, I applied for the license. Well, I didn't hear anything back from them. So one of my church members, she needed someone to help her with her mom. So I would go there every day for like 4 or 5 hours, take care of her, come home, make my little money, whatever. And so one day I picked up the phone and I called the licensing department for child care to find out what's going on with my application. And I got a rude person on the phone who told me, you have to wait when we call you. I said, okay, I'll wait. I kept on doing what I was doing. And then all of a sudden, one, I woke up and like just God was just telling me to say, pick up that phone and call them again. And I did. I was obedient and I did. And I called. I got a nice lady. I can't remember her name. And she said, I could come out to you tomorrow
Wow.
and do the inspection. I was living in a 3-bedroom apartment at this time. So she came and she inspect and everything. And she said, well, you need to call the fire marshal. I called and she told me to call the fire marshal like the following week. And I'm like, okay. So she left that day and I called him the next day.
Wow.
And he came out and he inspected and everything. And everything was passed. Everything was good. So I waited and I waited and I waited. Didn't get no thing. And so I called again. Spoke to the same lady that came out, the licensing specialist. And she said, I'm going to grant you a temporary license. And she did. In the meantime, I put her flyers out there. Had parents coming in and had a full house. 8 children.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's how I got
Wow.
started.
I think we just got out of Teachers Appreciation Week, where
Yeah.
you shared a touching story about a parent's gratitude card. Why did that moment impact you so deeply? You wrote, if I can make a positive impact on just one life, that is truly something to be proud of. Do teachers sometimes underestimate the influence they have?
It like it's Teachers Appreciation Week, and the parents supposed to give you, what.
Yeah.
I personally don't look for anything because I don't know what these parents going through.
Yeah.
If they could afford, to give you anything. So if one child gives you something, even if it's a little card that they make, it doesn't have to be anything tangible, just a card that they draw something and the parents write something. I appreciate that.
That
Yes.
is awesome.
I do.
Mm.
Yeah.
But what are some changes that you've seen in children and parenting over the decades, Ms. Claire?
Oh, yes, I have seen a lot. When I first started in this field in my home, the children were so much calmer. They listen, they follow. I mean, children are going to be children. They move around. But today's children, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're drinking the wrong water or what. Hello? You there?
You don't know they're drinking the wrong water.
I don't know if they're drinking the wrong water. It's different. You
Mm.
have children that, and this is learned behavior. They will curse you. They will curse at you.
Mm.
Yeah. And you have children that will hit you. You're trying to redirect them, so they wouldn't get hurt
Right.
or anything. And they will hit you, they will kick you, they'll spit on you.
Mm.
And this is going on day after day. But as teachers, we still have to nurture them and care for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because a lot of it, like I said, is learned behavior.
Yeah.
They're seeing something out at home. And they come into the classroom and rebel.
Yeah, I work in the school system. What I find is a lot more women than males in the school environment these days. And male presence is so important. That one day I was in a hallway and the principal was disciplining or talking to a student and tell them, look, you're trying to get expelled with what you're doing. And the kid turned around and said, go ahead and expel me. Go ahead and expel me. And go ahead and expel me. Be like, what? Back in our time? We'd have been going to assembly Monday morning for 6 lashes bent over. Talking to the principal like that.
I have 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds in my classroom. And when they're not listening and following directions, I was like, I'm going to call your mommy. And I have children tell me, I don't care.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't care.
Wow.
And some would say, no, I don't want you to call my mommy.
Right.
I'm gonna listen, Miss Claire. I'm gonna follow directions.
Okay. But what concerns you most about today's educational climate?
The school system is lacking a lot from what I can see. Materials in the classroom. It's always about the budget.
Mm-hmm.
And so as teachers, we have to dig in our pockets.
Okay.
To make sure that the children get the tools that's needed.
Wow, I applaud you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because I'm in early childhood education, and each child has their own little thing that they want to do. And you have to capture their young minds. Sitting at a table and doing small group. And you're counting with blocks or buttons or shapes. They need more. I mean, now they tell you can't use certain kind of sand. And the sand that you have to use is very expensive. And they're not buying it. So you got to go out and buy this synthetic sand. I mean, they like water. So there's a water table. You need water toys. Things to capture them. So I had to do my little research. And they have one of the things that I got for my classroom is the fishing rod, the magnetic rod. Mm-hmm. And they have the fish. And the fish, they got a fine motor to catch the fish. And I let them know, you cannot put your hands in the water to catch a fish because the fish will bite you.
Yeah. Folks say back in the day, we say straight in no barrel ground.
And I tell them, come on, let's hold the rod.
Right.
And move the rod until you catch the fish. So when they catch the fish, they have to tell me what color fish they caught. And they count the fish, how many fish they caught, and I put each fish in the groups. And then we have to go back and they have to sort it out. Tell me which fish look alike, which, the same. And they have to describe it, Yeah. Tell about all the features of the fish, the fin, the tail.
Wow. I know Uriah probably can tell you all of that. You look like a smart kid. Uriah can say all of that, right? But what keeps you passionate about teaching even now?
Children, they need love.
Okay.
The system tells you you can't hug these children. It's hard because especially when they come in and they're new in the classroom,
Hmm.
you have to nurture them. So I personally, I ask, do you need a hug?
Mm.
And they would say yes. And I give them a hug, and that's it. Or I asked them, I said, do you want to do a high five instead? Or a fist bump? Or a pinky hug?
And some kids
Yeah.
look forward for that in the mornings. I see them.
Yeah.
They go to that special teacher and look forward for that hug, that fist
And they
bump,
sure
that
do.
pinky.
Yep, they
Yeah.
sure do. They
And if that
sure
teacher
do.
is not there, they look so distraught for the whole day.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
That's another
yeah.
thing.
Mm.
I personally, I try to go to work every day that I can.
Mm.
Because when you're not there as a classroom teacher, you have an assistant. The assistant is there, another teacher coming. The whole classroom is in the uproar for that day.
Mm.
So
Wow.
I try not to take off as much as I can.
But that speaks of commitment.
Yeah.
But what qualities make a truly effective teacher, you'd say?
To be at work on time, attendance, period.
Okay.
Attendance, you got to be nurturing, you got to be caring. Yeah.
A lot of empathy. You want to apply that.
Yes.
Mm.
Hmm.
How about, do you think Caribbean parents approach education differently than American parents?
It depends on the upbringing of that parent's upbringing.
Mm.
It depends. It
Wow.
goes both ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about health, wellness, and lifestyle, shall we? You love wellness, gardening, juicing, Pilates, herbs, teas, and natural living. Where did this lifestyle begin, Miss Claire?
From my childhood.
Herbs? So you know
Herbs,
about teasum, cure frog.
all that.
Oh, you was a country girl then, because Georgetown girls don't know about these things.
Oh yes, we do. My mom was born in Georgetown, but she lived in the country
Okay.
part of her adult life. I wasn't born yet when that happened.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So the
So she done all the
Pilates.
bitters and the
Yeah.
Corona bitters and the Centerpass and the Buca leaf and
Oh, okay.
calamine flower and
So you know
all
the
that.
crow, you know the carrying crow bush and the information bush mixed together with bitters. What is it good for when you combine the three?
I don't know about that one.
You don't know, but that one, eh? Well, ask me then. I'm the bush doctor.
Huh?
I sold it all over all the markets in Guyana. I sold Diamond Grove, New Amsterdam, Linden, all over Rossignol. I was a bushman back in those days.
Okay.
Yeah. But the ladies during that monthly period time, they can put that treat together and give the tubes a good clean out.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, giving that for free tonight, so that you don't get your tubes inflamed. You use that. The treat herbs together. Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of people who couldn't make babies, they got like 7 kids now by using that. So I can tell you it worked.
Okay.
Yeah. I got testimony for that. Restaurant Velcro, if you're listening, you know your testimony. But yeah, I'm telling you, herbs work. But you love to, you gotta tell me more about this Pilates thing.
Oh, Pilates. I've been doing that for now 6 years. Pilates has helped me. It has built my strength.
Mm.
It gives me a lot of energy. It helps my mind, my body, and my spirit.
Okay.
Because, like, if I go to class tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock, I'm ready for the day. I'm ready for those
Stretches.
children. Yeah.
Stretches, keep the
Yeah.
gas
ready.
away. Don't trap gas, could really do harm to your body. You know?
Yep.
So it
Exactly.
helps you with that.
Yeah.
And then your juice, you like a lot of juice. What kind of juice you like?
I do the several apple. I juiced my apple. I juice spinach. The green
Mm,
juice, the yellow juice, the orange juice. Yeah.
wow, that is awesome. And you seem to genuinely enjoy planting vegetables and herbs. Like you have your mint in the yard. What does gardening do for you and your soul?
Well, it does a lot. It helps me to get something done. I didn't do any gardening since I had my knee surgery.
Okay, the bending
So,
might be an issue.
right. So this year I'm gonna try.
Hmm,
I'm gonna get on it this year. Yeah.
that's
I haven't
awesome.
started
Tell,
yet.
hmm But tell us about your green juice challenge journey.
Um, it's helping.
It's helping in terms of losing
It
weight,
it's
energy,
helping that energy, and I'm losing inches.
inches. Okay.
Yeah. I've lost some
Wow.
weight, not a whole lot, but I'm losing inches. I
Well,
lose
I'm glad I'm
inches.
seeing you
I loses
because,
inches more than I'm losing weight.
oh, okay. Okay. As
Mhm.
long as I can recognize you when I see you again, I'm glad I'm doing this face to face live that I can see what you look like because I might just pass you down the street and say, it's that Miss Claire. But that's a good thing. When you're working on yourself, even at this time of your life, you are still trying to
Yeah.
stay healthy and focus on wellness. But
Hmm.
from promenade, pomegranates to grapefruit juice, you make healthy living look like joy and a joyful and practical thing. You
Yeah.
also love peppermint tea in
Yeah.
the Wyoming, Pennsylvania mountains while enjoying scenery and snow up there. Why does nature speak so deeply to you, Miss Claire?
Uh, I've always liked nature. I always liked the outdoors. I've always liked the water.
Hmm.
Like the water does something. Like it's when I go anywhere where there's water, a body of water, it like calms me, give me a calm. You know,
Hmm.
peaceful. Yeah.
Awesome. Peaceful,
So
peaceful.
yeah.
So that's awesome. So folks are coming in and saying good night to us. Oren King, good night to you. And Tamisha Crowder is saying nice. She probably learned about the herb. You need to clean out, Tamisha. That's my niece, you know. I can hook you up, you know, my niece. Dr. Joan Liverpool, good night to you. And those of you who are my silent listeners, if you've got a question for this teacher, Miss Claire, drop it in, drop it in. Let's engage her. Let's pull some wisdom from her. Doesn't 73 years look good on her? Look at her. 73 and looking good. She's still
Thank you.
exercising. She's still planting. She's still, I'm telling you, man, that is awesome. You're motivating somebody to be like you. Uh, but I know that you like to go to the mountains and all that. You mentioned that you love snow, despite being a Guyanese woman. What fascinates you about winter?
I don't like. I rate the cold. I don't mind the cold, but when it get too cold,
Hmm.
but the snow, just to see that white blanket on the ground. When I first came to America, I was younger. I
Hmm.
was in what? I was 24. So I
Okay.
was walking in the snow, was helping my nephew build a snowman. When my son came, we go outside and play in the snow, play snowball. I can't do that no more. But I like to
Wow.
see the snow. And I did a little reading up on snow. And it says the snow helps to clear the air from all
Hmm.
these, germs and whatever.
Yeah.
Once it sits in the ground, it cleans up everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you had your surgery, I came over there to see you, and I'm seeing that you're out there driving now. 5 years with Club Pilates changed your life. Tell us about your transformation and what was your recovery process like on your knee surgery?
So I had a rough transplant. It was rough. It was rough. It took longer than I expected on the knee
Mm,
replacement. It took me more than almost a year to get.
wow.
And I did some privates with some instructors at Pilates that helped me along with the therapy.
Mm.
But then I found out about the osteopathic medicine because I
Okay.
had a lot of scar tissue.
Oh.
So then I had to do, I did some therapy with it. The doctor stick a needle in the scar with a solution
Hmm.
and inject the scar to break up the scar tissue.
Oh my God, that
And
sounds
then,
painful.
no, it wasn't painful. It was like needles, stinging you.
Ooh wee.
And but
Wow.
it helped. And then he would, when I went to him, my range of motion was 85.
85. Okay.
Yeah. But then by the time he finished with me, it got to be 110.
That is awesome.
And
Shout out.
my specialist
Yeah.
said it's not going to go further than 85, but I proved them
Uh-oh. So you gotta be, yeah, yeah. You gotta persevere. They don't know you. They don't know where you came from. You were a resilient woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's shout out Dr. Sheila. What role did she play in helping
Oh,
restore your
yes. Dr.
confidence physically?
Sheila. Dr. Sheila, I found out she is a physiotherapist.
Hmm.
And she helped me along the way
Okay.
to get my range back too. And
Hmm.
yeah, she showed it. And then other instructors came along, but she did a lot for me.
Wow. Three of
Mhm.
my sisters had knee surgery. I know so many others who had knee surgery. But what advice do you have for older adults who believe aging means slowing down completely?
You cannot afford to slow down.
Okay.
Find something to do.
Hmm.
You gotta find something. I mean, go to the pool. They water exercise in the pool. They could even go to Pilates. We have all the people at Pilates. You don't have to you could take the floor one and the restore class.
Hmm. Just move
The
the body.
yeah, even the cardio, the lower level
Hmm.
cardio, you can do that. You can jump on that board,
Hmm.
lay on
And you
lay,
wonder,
lay on that reformer and jump on that board. If I could do it,
yeah,
do it too.
younger folks, you hear it? Younger folks, are you hearing it? If she can do it, you can do it, right?
Yep. Mhm.
So your love for family is unmistakably, true. What does motherhood means to you, Mother Claire?
Motherhood means you gotta be nurturing, right?
Okay.
Children, they don't come with any kind of recipe or manual.
Hmm.
So and each child that you have of your own, they're different. They're
Yeah.
not all
Yeah.
the same. So you have to, you have to just make do with it.
Hmm.
And you try to treat them the same, but sometimes you got to treat them differently.
Yeah. I'm gonna go into your personal and talk to you about the Mother's Day card you received from your son. It brought tears to your eyes, and then you had some laughter. Why was that moment so emotional for you?
Because it spoke truth.
Okay.
Every word. I can't remember the words of the card, but whatever it was the truth.
Some people just have that right card they pick up from the store that speaks
Yeah,
to you, all about you.
yeah,
Wow,
exactly.
I'm telling you. And you seem extremely proud of your son, especially his cooking. How important is it for mothers to raise nurturing men?
Very important. When he was younger, and he would be in the kitchen with me, looking to see how I'm cooking,
Hmm.
and I raised him to be very independent, especially when he came to the U.S. In Guyana, he didn't have to do that. When I
Okay.
came here, my mom took care of him. He came here when he was 6 years old,
Mm.
right? And he would be in the kitchen helping me cook. And when we moved to Maryland, he was about Uriah's age, 10, 11.
Mm.
And I remember doing two jobs, working at the bank, the Maryland National in College Park, coming home, and then across the street was Landover Mall. And there was the
Mm.
People's Drugstore, not CVS,
Okay. Yeah,
People's
people's was
Drugstore in
back in those
Landover
times.
Mall.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a little part-time job there. And we lived on 202 at the time.
Mm.
Yeah. So I had to take the bus to Landover Mall. So one Saturday I decided to cook up a storm. Bake and do, and then I have to go to work.
Georgetown girl cooking up. Yeah, tell us about that.
Making beef patties and whatever, baking cakes and whatever. So that day I decided to cook some cook-up rice after I finished baking. And I was like, oh my gosh, the time is running out. I gotta go to work. This pot is not gonna finish. I don't want to be late for work. So I said, Monel, make sure you stir the pot. Make sure it don't burn.
Ah.
And I left that cook-up rice simmering in that pot. I came back. It was like I cook it.
Mm.
So yeah, a lot of folks, especially my family members, relatives, say, "You raising that boy to be a sissy?" I was like, "Oh no! He has to learn to cook. You gotta learn to clean house."
Hell, I know to clean house, wash my own clothes, and do a lot for myself. And I know sissy.
Exactly. And he ain't no sissy either.
Yeah,
And he's 53 years old.
look at that. You got a son. And he has so much going on for him. But you
Yeah.
mentioned that name, Uriah. That's your grandson. Tell us about your grandson, Uriah.
Uriah the bug.
Is that so?
Uriah is very smart. He's unique. He's unique.
Okay.
Yeah. All my
Awesome.
grandchildren are, yeah. I have three
Very
of them, so
Awesome.
yeah.
What was it like celebrating your birthday with students, parents, and family at Funbox in the
Oh
DMV?
my God. The kids had fun. It rained that day, but I had a good turnout. Almost
Mm,
everybody came. Just a few of them weren't there.
mm,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Well, wait. Let me see. Uriah wrote on his door one time. Young Uriah wrote on his door, "Don't disturb me when I am sleeping." Yeah, I saw that.
In my
So,
house.
your house, was he paying a rent or something?
That's what I wanted.
Uriah?
That's what I wanted to know.
And then you had social media laughing about it. Our grandchildren, the reward after parenting. I mean, you would say, are there your rewards after parenting? Your daughter who just had a birthday the other day. Happy birthday to her, Althea. Yeah, is it rewarding to have grandchildren now after
It
you finish
is.
parenting the last child? Althea's the last one, wasn't she?
Nope, she's not the last one. I have one
Okay.
that's 38 years
Oh.
old. Yeah. Almost.
Okay. Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Grandchildren, man. I'm still, waiting on my, biological grandchildren, but I have, many other grandchildren, that,
Right. Yeah.
yeah. But I'm still waiting for my biological grandchild. I know my son is 41. I'm waiting. I'm
Okay.
waiting, Mr. Claire.
Don't
Yeah.
rush him. Don't
Patiently.
rush him.
No rush to brush. Right. I'm waiting. But you reward excellence, right? You took your grandson. We're talking about your grandchildren now, to Great Wolf Lodge for doing well in school and music. Why is it so positive to reinforce those kind of values, those kind of have those kind of outings for these grandchildren?
Um, Children need to be exposed. They need to be exposed to certain environment. And
Okay.
I like, as a child, in Guyana, we don't have those Great Wolf Lodge and Disneyland and this. Maybe now they have a few, but back in my days, like when we started to talk, you go in the country,
Right.
right? You go in the back dam and you have
Mm.
either reap or you go fishing,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. So I always like to travel from since I was a kid, but like in Guyana, we go to Berbice, you go to Mackenzie,
Yeah.
you
I used to
know,
love to go to Mackenzie.
on that steamer for 6 hours.
Yeah. Okay. You use the RH car and all that
RH
stuff.
car,
Okay.
exactly. Mhm.
Well, that
Back in
was
the
bombed
day,
in before my time.
back in the day, we had RH car, and that's where we went. My sister Joan
Mm.
lived in Mackenzie, which is now known as Linden. So by
Oh,
the time they had the car, you could drive to Linden. She was already in America.
yeah. You didn't have that good experience.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Uh-huh.
going to Linden, I used to love to see the chimneys with the smoke out there, aluminum
Mhm.
plant, and bauxite plant. That chimney was my landmark.
Mhm.
Wonderful days in Linden. I went to trade school there for a little bit, and until they started retrenching our teachers.
Right.
But we're talking about you tonight,
My,
Miss Claire.
my
And
fear is I didn't like to fly because my first
hmm.
flight was to Venezuela, from Guyana to Venezuela,
Oh, you
when I
went to
had
Venezuela?
to get
Wow.
surgery on my foot, on my knees.
Okay.
And I cried the whole flight, going and coming.
Hmm.
Didn't like
Wow.
flying. And then the next time I flew was when I was 24 years old. From
To the United
first time
States.
I flew, I was 12, 13 years old. And then 24, I flew to the United States, and I didn't want to fly again. Then I went back
Uh-oh.
to get my son, and I had to fly, and it took me a while to fly
Hmm.
within the United States. I think my first flight within the United States, I took my son and my daughter to California, to Disney, because I had
Hmm.
relatives in California. So it kind of like, give me
Got
that
you.
boost. But I
Hmm.
never did like flying.
Okay. I
And
was told once that there are two fears we are born with: fear of falling and fear of sound. Do you associate yourself with fear of falling or so?
that, yeah,
Because you said you're
that's why
not
I
a
did like
fearful woman.
that.
You said
Back,
you don't
no,
fear nothing.
listen, as an adult, I'm not,
Okay.
but as a child, those were my fears. Like flying, I learned,
Okay.
I was a teenager.
Right. Right.
The one thing I had feared as a child, back in the country, you had the bridge, right? And the bridge wasn't wide, it was like a little plank.
Right. To cross over the trenches. Okay. Was it wobbly? Did it have a belly, or is it? Because I had to run over some that had some bellies. You walk and it spring with you, it moves with you.
I did not like that.
Hmm.
That's as a child, but as an adult, I've, oh, I didn't like elevators, I didn't like escalators,
Wow. A lot of phobias. Okay.
but I got over those phobias.
Right.
That's the good part of it. That's why I said, now as an adult,
Yeah.
I don't have any more fears.
That is awesome.
I had a fear of driving.
Hmm.
I never thought I would ever drive. I quite certain some folks on here could, if they're on here, could tell you.
You wouldn't go on the highway, huh? You take all the back streets.
No, I wouldn't drive, period.
Hmm.
No, I didn't learn to drive until I was in my 40s.
Okay. Did you find it was limited you, your ability to get to places? How limited was it to you?
Very limited when you have to take buses and when you have
Mm,
to call somebody or take a cab to go to the store to get your groceries
yeah. And you walk with all those black plastic bags from the bus to your home, up the hill,
or the shopping
from the
cart.
train, yeah, or shopping cart if you could afford one back then. Yeah, I know. I don't
Yeah,
like see it, but people got to do what they have to do to survive, right?
survive.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But what family tradition do you hope to continue after you would have left this earth? Your family tradition, what you hope your family would maintain?
Traveling.
Traveling, get up and get out. You see, just because you go to Dubai and all these
See the
places, you
world.
just
See the world.
oh
See the world.
goodness. I hope Alti is listening. That she can carry on that tradition. Travel, just get up and travel. You
Just
know,
go. Hmm.
work, and then travel.
Yeah.
And so, what legacy do you want the Fraser family, to remember about Claire Fraser?
Well, it's not even Fraser, it's King.
King, oh, tell me more. You see, the more I talk to you, the more I learn. You see that? That's why I have to do some of these interviews.
The
I think I
Fraser,
know people.
The Fraser is just a law name,
Oh, okay,
but the real name is King.
okay. All right. So Orin King is on here. Orin, you better say good night to your cousin. She might very well be your cousin, Orin. Orin and I trained together. Orin, you better find out, man. This might be Uncle Rufus' daughter from South. Don Major, good night to you. It's a long
I
time I haven't
know
seen you, Don.
my father's name was not Rufus.
No,
My
okay,
daddy
okay.
name was my daddy name was Edward.
Edward, okay. So Orin,
Edward
check it
King.
out. Get in the family tree and try to figure out. You might very well be a cousin. Because when I look at you now, Miss Claire, you remind me of Orin, Yeah. Yeah, he from Victoria area there. Yeah.
Victoria.
So it might be
Okay.
a family. Orin, you gonna check it
Yeah.
out, man. Check it out. And
Mm.
so Miss King Frazier,
Mhm.
what legacy would you want the family to remember about you?
About me. Well, they already got that trait of hardworking. I also have some
Hardworking.
hardworking children.
Hmm.
They work. They work. But when you work, you have to enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Don't just work to pay bills.
Hmm.
Enjoy life.
Enjoy life. And
Mhm.
that's why you travel to Athens, Nicosia, Santorini. Tell me about, I can't pronounce this thing, Santorini. Tell me about these places.
Greece.
Dubai, Greece. Which destination touched you
Santorini.
and you spirit the most deeply? All these travels you did. Which destination was the best?
I like Dubai. If I ever have to move to anyone so far, if I had to move to any one of these countries, I would move to Dubai.
Dubai. Why is that? Do you like the water? You like the
The-
skyscrapers?
it's it's like free. It's
Okay.
it you know it's a lot of freedom.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's free. To me, it's free. It's you know
Do you
I,
think you might get a teaching job over there?
I'm not going back in nobody's classroom.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I thought you'd be, as you try to accumulate some more funds so you can travel some more.
I'm trying to retire this year. I'm trying to make
Listen,
my last year
Miss
in a
Claire, I
classroom.
know so many people who were retired and older, and they're back in the classroom. Well, not entirely in the
Then
classroom,
I was
virtually.
I was retired. I was retired before
Uh-huh.
when Uriah. I retired when Uriah was a baby, so I could take care of
Hmm.
him.
Oh,
Hmm.
I might have something for you because you know what, you will definitely still have a lot of youth in you. Like Tamisha Crowder say, you're still beautiful too, and
Thank
folks
you.
are admiring you. I'm telling you, you still got a whole
Thank
lot of
you.
life ahead of you. So
Thank you.
there's this the Empowerment Institute for Michigan. They transform leaders and organizations through love. I think you ought to look it up. I think you have to go to www.empoweringtruelove.org.
Mm.
Empoweringtruelove.org. I think you'll find it interesting because you have a lot of impact you can still have with our youths. Empoweringtruelove.org. So we're talking about you. We're talking to Miss Claire Frazier, Claire King Frazier. Now I know that. And her name means child of heaven and some other things. But she does Pilates. She plants her garden. She loved the snow. She loved the mountains. She loved to travel. And but what does traveling teach people about life, Miss Claire?
You get to see the different cultures
Mm.
and the foods. You know, that's what I get out of it. Seeing the
Mhm.
different cultures, seeing sightseeing. Going to the different
Historical sites, perhaps.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you hit the beach? I saw you in a couple of bathing suits, Miss Claire. I didn't want to put it in your video, let people see how nice you look. Because if I do that, I'm telling you, you would get a husband before the end of the year. But I didn't want to put that there because, But I saw you in some bathing suits.
Yeah,
You just don't
I
mind.
said, I don't know to swim,
Okay.
but I
So you
love
just
the
go
water.
in the water and stand there and
I
take some
love the
Kodak
water.
moments?
I love the water. I don't know to swim, but I love the water.
Yeah.
It gives me a peace and a calm,
Mm,
Yeah.
that is awesome. Well, I like it when you go out, you maximize the moment. You take pictures, you
Yeah.
position yourselves and enjoy Mother Nature. And that's the beautiful thing. Some folks go out and they have no pictures to prove that they went out anywhere. And then when they die, folks ask to make a slideshow and they got 50 pictures and they travel all over the world. They got 50 pictures. I need 1,000 pictures to make a
Right.
good 10, 15-minute slideshow. People don't understand. Take pictures, maximize the moments. But I
Yeah.
like what you do. And when it was your birthday, we had a good time. We celebrate your birthday with you.
Yeah.
But you also visited Atlanta during Guyana's independence celebrations a couple of years ago. Was it last year? How important is Caribbean unity in the diaspora for you?
I like to be around my Caribbean folks,
Hmm.
Especially with the music and the dancing and the food. Yeah.
And you hear the language, you hear the twang, you hear
The
where you go,
accent.
the accent, the Baghdad language. But people, like I always gotta defend myself when I work with these doctors and these highfalutin people in the offices, because we speak in broken languages, we use the wrong verbs and pronouns. But when we write, we write good English, don't we?
Yep.
And so I have to tell them sometimes some of the smartest people come from Guyana. Some of the smartest people are out of Guyana. And so don't take it for granted, because I have to always explain to them why we speak this way. Because I remember hearing the story that our foreparents, they spoke in broken languages so that the masters couldn't understand what they were talking about, which is why we sometimes break up our language and drop the IU and where you go and all this kind of stuff, because folks didn't quite understand us back in the day.
Right.
So yeah. So but when we write good English. And my teacher can tell you, my teacher Beverly Leach can tell you, they didn't play with English in school there in Rossignol. And my schoolmates are here, they can tell you, man, I used to love literature,
Yeah,
and
me too. I love
so,
this literature.
yeah, so we couldn't turn in certain paperwork without errors and all that, with errors and all that stuff. So I'm grateful for my teachers, and I know a lot of students that are grateful for you. We don't hear it until maybe they go to college and stuff. They will say, that lady, Miss Claire, she used to talk to me in the corner there, and that's why I am who I am now. I'm waiting to hear that, because you never know whose life you're impacting when you're in the school environment.
Right.
But what mature travel advice would you give to women in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, or beyond 70s too? What mature travel advice would you give them? How should they pack? How should they go about their travels? Should they travel alone? Should they travel in a group? Should they map out? Tell them how you made it to so many places.
I like to travel in a group, at least with one other person or with a group.
Okay.
It's more fun. Yeah. And I would not travel by myself. But unless if I would travel in the flight by myself, if
Mm,
somebody's going to meet me at the airport, take me
right.
around. But just to say, okay, like I'm getting ready to go to Thailand in June,
Mm,
and it's like five of us going in a group. So
wow.
always
Group
make sure
travel
you
is
go in a
good.
group. Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
find that women do a lot of travel together. What's happening with the men? What's your advice for men?
I couldn't tell you that.
Because you ladies don't mind bunking in the same room, right? Perhaps sleep in the same bed, you know?
No, we normally when I go in a group, it's two in a room. You got two
Okay.
beds. Two most times it's two beds.
Wow,
Yeah.
you catch two men sleeping in the same room. There's a
Mhm.
lot of assumptions after that. You think? But I'm telling you, I don't know how you travel. You might travel first class or back of the plane, but is luxury more valuable than your peace when you travel?
Well, to be honest with you, I can for the long traveling, I cannot travel coach
Mm,
because then my feet start to hurt and start to swell up. I gotta stretch out
right. So you need a
and
first
keep fit.
class
Now, I either go premium or business.
business. Okay.
I
But
don't do.
what I say?
There's
Where did
no
I get
sense
first
paying for
class from?
first class where you got business class. It's the
Business
same.
class is the same thing. Okay.
It's the
But teach
same.
us how to fly. You see how you learn these things? I'm telling you, man, when I grow up, I want to be like you, Miss Clear.
Mm.
Business class, business class. I used
It's
to
like
travel.
first class.
Well, I used to travel first class when a son of mine was working at JetBlue, but you have to dress in a certain way to get into first class. So you have to
Really?
always get on a jacket. You know, when you have a jacket, they look at you, and if you don't look too nice, they don't put you in the first class because you maybe you're traveling free. So they look at your deportment, and then they
Mm.
put you in. You know, so I had a chance to travel in some first class through JetBlue back in the day.
Mm.
But we're moving along because I know you got to go to school tomorrow. Me too. But if Claire Frazier could relocate anywhere tomorrow, you said Dubai. Anywhere else besides Dubai you think about
So
in the
far
USA?
in the USA, North
Yeah,
Carolina,
North
that's
Carolina.
it.
Why is that?
It's country.
It's country. So you like your own fowls and ducks in the yard and pigs and all that good stuff?
I like the country. The country. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Country life. This
Mhm.
Georgetown girl likes the country. I could
I
see when you go
always
to
like the
28,
country.
when you go to 28, you extend your time when you go to 28 Village, do you? Or
Hmm.
Victoria. I could
Yep.
imagine.
Hmm.
This segment here I call pour out segment. No long explanations, just truth and from the heart. You got some water, Miss Claire, or you good?
I'm good.
You good? All right, you see? I'm trying to cut you a slack so I can do something while you get stuff. So short answers, right? Questions. One thing life taught you the hard way.
The hard way. The hard way. I've had
Yeah.
some hard times.
One thing life taught you the hard way.
The hard way. Where you have, as a single parent, a mother, and you have children depending on you,
Mm,
you got to feed them, you got to clothe them, and the money is not meeting it.
mm,
They have to forego some things, like I used to tell them. It's going to get better one day.
mm.
It's not going to always be this way. You can't get everything. Once you got a roof over your head, you got a few pieces of clothes, and you got some food, You gotta learn to eat everything that I put on that
Mm.
on that plate.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta
You
learn.
have to do some tough love. That is awesome. You see,
Yeah.
we
You
learning, we
gotta make
learning, we
ends meet. You
learning.
gotta make ends meet. I didn't
Yeah.
they didn't grow up with a silver spoon in their mouth, and I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth.
Mm.
You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's yeah, yeah. Biggest blessing in your 70s. Your biggest blessing in your 70s.
Freedom, freedom, freedom.
Freedom, freedom. All right, you take that. Freedom to travel, freedom to exercise, Pilates class, plant your
Freedom,
garden,
freedom,
freedom.
freedom.
Nobody to tell you
No,
don't come
no
home late.
children. No children to cry, mommy.
Ah,
I need some money. I need to do this. No. Everybody has their jobs. Even when
mm,
they're unemployed,
mm.
they gotta make it there. You know.
Tough love, yeah. Make it
Yeah.
there. Biggest misconception about older women. What it is?
Misconception.
Yes. What people
Oh,
believe that you are and you not.
people believe. I don't know.
Do they think that you're old and feeble? Do they think that you're not
Oh.
sexy? They don't think that you there's a misconception, I think.
I
When
don't
people
think
think
anybody has any I don't think
You think
anybody
that?
has. I don't think anybody has any misconception about me and my age. Cause guess what they say? You don't look your age. Well,
Yeah.
oh, hello. But I tell people my age, they say, "No, you must be in your 50s." No, I'm not.
So you don't tell them no lies. You tell them like it is. You are
I tell them
73.
I'm proud of my age.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
proud of my age,
Mm,
and I take care of myself. I eat
that is
well.
awesome.
You know,
Mm.
and I don't drink. I will take a dip of wine or a mixed drink now and again.
You don't take a shot of a swat of Bailey's, Miss Claire. My aunt was 92. She said, "Son, I take me a glass of Bailey's every night." And she was a pastor for how many years? She took us a glass of Bailey's.
No, I might
don't take
take a sip of wine now and again. You know, or a mixed drink, whatever. But
Okay.
I don't smoke. I don't drink. I drink
That's
a lot of
good.
water.
And what would be your definition of happiness, Miss Claire?
Happiness is what you make it. You
Hmm.
got to make yourself happy. Because if you wait for somebody else to make you happy, and you have to make others happy.
Yeah. Happy people should make other people happy.
Yeah.
And what's your Guyanese favorite dish? Your favorite Guyanese dish?
Oh my goodness. What's my
Is
favorite?
it curry chicken or chicken curry? Is it cook up rice or okra and shrimps?
Mm,
Is it pepper pot or callaloo with some fish fried at the side?
I mean, all my Guyanese dishes are my favorite dish.
Mm.
I mean, as a child, I loved chow mein and cook up rice.
Okay.
But as an adult, you know, I know my favorite fruit,
Okay. What is that?
sapodilla.
Sapodilla. Is that the sweetest fruit on earth? Did
That's
anybody ever, Miss Claire, did anybody ever call you Sapodilla girl growing up?
Oh yeah, I had I used to use that as one of my email address, sapodilla.
Really? You just know you're sweet, right? I like that confidence. You were a Sapodilla
No.
girl.
I have the sapodilla color.
The color. Oh, okay. The color. Oh, I thought you'd know that
Like
you were just sweet.
somebody
Like the
asked me
Sapodilla.
one time,
It have a steady
What's
taste
it-
though.
what's your complexion? And I
Mm.
said, my complexion is sapodilla. They was like, sapodilla? What's a sapodilla? I said, you know caramel? Sapodilla is the color of caramel.
Ah, that's a good way to put it. So, do you prefer tea or coffee, Miss Claire?
No coffee, tea.
No coffee. Coffee puts me to sleep too. So no coffee for you. Just tea. You love
Tea.
herbal teas, I suppose.
Yeah.
The did you bring your
Pomegranate
bush back from
tea.
Guyana? Pomegranate. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
The
Pilates or long walks? Which one would you choose?
Pilates.
Pilates, Greece or Guyana?
Oh, no. Greece.
You see, I was trying to slip that one in. I was trying to put Guyana on top. You see? Oh my goodness.
Oh, I was supposed to go for Easter. I'm like, mm,
Mm, mm, mm.
I don't know what's going on with Guyana. I love my country,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Mm. But what do you know? You know one word to describe you, right? What's one word to describe Claire Fraser?
Wise.
Wise. Okay. This part is what I call a rapid fire. Thank you for that pouring out. Thank you for that pouring out. Let me see if I got any more time to keep you a little. Oh, yeah. That's a 5 minutes more. Let's see about it. So this one is called rapid fire, right? Rapid fire. This or that. Call or text. Which way
Call.
before? Call. So, folks, don't text Miss Claire. Call her. Call me now. Okay. Y'all learn it from me. Be thankful after this interview. You guys ought to know Miss Claire better. Don't text. She prefer to call you to call her. All right. Morning devotion or evening meditation.
Morning devotion.
Okay. Juice or smoothie.
Smoothie.
Smoothie. All right. Sneakers or heels.
Snickers.
Wow. Chucks or pearls. You see, I know some things, huh?
Pearls.
Pearls. All right. I'll take that. You're the one who's saying it. All right. Cook at home or dine out.
Home. Cook.
Mountains or beaches.
Both.
Okay. People say back home, both are too. All right.
All two.
So let me ask you this: music while cleaning or not?
Yes. Music while
Yes,
cleaning.
music while cleaning. Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Okay. Sweet or spicy?
Sweet.
Sweet. Okay. How about Facebook or YouTube?
Facebook.
Okay. You get to see the comments, huh? You get to see all the drama, right? I tell you. Caribbean food or Mediterranean food?
Caribbean food.
Okay. Quiet evening or family gathering?
Family gathering.
Your favorite season?
Winter.
Your favorite flower?
Would say favorite flower is hibiscus.
That's the one that you walk down there by the promenade garden or the botanic gardens, and you and the guy.
Yeah, hibiscus or hydrangeums.
Hydrangeums.
Yeah.
Did you have someone pick one for you while you were courting back in Guyana and put it in your hair, or hand one to you in Georgetown?
No.
Oh, okay. You didn't have those days. I'm sorry, I empathize with that. Okay. and most used phrase, Miss Claire. Most used phrase.
Most used phrase. When you don't listen, you got
When
to
you don't hear, you're gonna feel.
feel.
When you don't hear, you feel. Okay.
I tell the children at school, you don't listen, you're going to get hurt.
Uh-huh.
So it's the same thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's a bad thing when kids don't listen. If they don't know when you say stop,
Right.
because there's so many kids run out in the street, and if they don't hear that word stop and stop, cars gonna bust your belly. My dad
Yeah,
always used to
let
say
them
that.
know. You got to turn
Yeah,
the
yeah,
listening ears on. You don't
yeah.
turn those listening ears on, you're going to get hurt. And when you
Yep.
get hurt, Miss Claire didn't see.
Okay. Oh, Miss Claire, one thing people always compliment you on, what would that be?
my laughter.
Your laughter is contagious, you know.
Yeah.
Folks are laughing with you over here on the tread, man. I'm telling you. Good night, my folks. You coming on in. So some of you are listening. And thank you so much, Tamisha, for the stars. And thank you so much, Abiola. She sent 20 stars. And Tamisha, I didn't even know you could get some stars coming to you on this thing until Facebook tell me you deserve you're eligible to get some stars. I just do it for free. I don't care for all of that. The likes and loves. I just want people to be impacted by people's story. But I'm grateful that people recognize my efforts and definitely supporting this cause. But I'm moving along real quickly. One thing people misunderstand about you, Miss Claire.
Misunderstand about me.
Yes.
I speak my truth. I speak things the way I see it, which are the facts.
Is that a full stop or you got more?
I just speak my truth. I speak truth. I speak the facts. I tell it like it is.
Tell it. I was waiting to hear that. I love it when Aaron Neville sing that song, Tell It Like It Is. I love that tune.
I
And you
tell
that
it
kind of
like
person.
it is,
Yeah,
I'm plain spoken. I don't sugarcoat.
right. You
I
are
sit
born
back
in
and I observe.
Mm,
And once I observe and I see what I see,
yeah.
that's it.
That's it. So I asked you a whole string of questions, Miss Claire. And I don't know if I touched everything in your life that you want the world to know about you. I think there might be something else that you need to tell the world that might be an impact on a woman, a man, a young child, a teacher, a mentor, a friend, a niece, a nephew. There might be that one thing tonight that they can grab from this interview that can be so impactful. Maybe a scripture
Be-
verse,
Be
maybe a poem.
yourself. Be yourself. Don't
Be
be
yourself.
someone else. Be yourself. Your true self.
Be your true self.
Don't
Be
fake.
authentic.
Don't fake the funk.
Don't be perennial. Okay.
Don't fake the funk. Be yourself.
Don't fake the fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Well, Miss
And
Claire,
always be faithful. Always
be
have
faithful.
faith.
Mm.
Keep the faith. Keep the faith.
Well, it's Mother's Day. And once again, happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day night now to you. And so I got this question that I think you have right to the tip of your tongue to answer. Why should we celebrate mothers on the 10th of May, second Sunday of the month? Why should we?
Mother's Day is every day.
Okay. That's what I say. So why should we celebrate you on the 10th commercially like this?
I mean, that's from eons and eons. And I guess
Okay.
they don't want to cut it out. So we just go along with the program. What I like to celebrate most of all is my birthday.
Your birthday, yeah. We had a big to do with that. Yeah.
My birthday is always special to me. Mother's Day, no. Like I tell my children, don't buy me no gifts on Mother's Day and Christmas. But better buy some birthday.
You better bring it on.
Bring it on for my birthday.
Right. We got Father's Day coming up next month. What you think ought to be done for fathers next month?
I don't know. I lost my father since I was 9 years old.
Hmm.
So I don't know.
I empathize. So
I mean,
you don't know.
Father's Day, it's not as commercialized like Mother's Day. I don't know why is that.
Can you advocate for a change in that, Miss Claire? Could you join the forces and make it as commercial as Mother's Day
It
is?
depends on who the father is.
Okay, we'll leave that for another conversation. But tonight we were reminded that strength is not always loud. Sometimes strength looks like nurturing children, surviving hardships, rebuilding after setbacks, growing herbs, drinking tea peacefully, honoring family, helping students, embracing freedom, and aging with grace and purpose. Clay Frazier, thank you so much for
So
your
before you
blessing.
leave, there's one little thing I would like to say, which is when it comes to children, Proverbs 22:6.
10-6, okay.
Train up a child
Train
in
up a
the way
child.
he or she may go, and when they're old,
They wouldn't depart.
they would not depart from it.
That is awesome. Nuggets here, nuggets from the woman who considers herself the one word to describe her wisdom. Nuggets from the person who continues to be impactful in our schools. Thank you so much, Ms. Claire, for blessing us here at Forefront today, tonight, with your wisdom,
Thank you.
your
Thank you,
warmth,
Peter.
and your authenticity. May God continue to strengthen you, guide you, and always allow you and your legacy to impact generations to come. To everyone watching, remember, your story matters right here at Forefront today. Your life has value, and your experiences can inspire someone else to keep going. This is yours truly, R.C. Harlequin, better known as DJ Quinn. The matured makes a saying, glow and grow, know your worth, and make kindness a lifestyle. On behalf of Forefront today, I want to say good night to all of you, and all of you ladies, happy Mother's Day to you all still, what is left of it. And may you continue to bask in your motherhood and tap yourself on the shoulder and say, you've done well. Bringing forth your children
Amen.
and seeing them grow. Some of you are still in sympathy, still in grief, I want to say, for your lost children. And some children are non-communicative with you over the years. I'm praying that in this season, things will come to normalcy for you all. You will continue to enjoy your latter years as a parent. So thanks again, Miss Claire, and thanks for all of you watching. And
Thank you,
may we
DJ
get
Quinn.
to work on time tomorrow. May we continue to be impactful in our schools. For folks on YouTube and on Facebook, I'm taking my sign off from you as I drop this video one more time. As Miss Claire say bye-bye to her our listeners and family and friends. Go right ahead and tell them, Miss Claire. I see Dawn Major, Tamisha Crowder, Lavorne Vifos, Oren
Thank
King,
you.
Dr. Desiree Florman, Dr. Joan Liverpool, Joy Carrell, Carlene Edwards, nurses and teachers, my teacher Beverly Leach, wife is Abiola Harlequin, and then we have who else? We got folks on YouTube, might be. So go ahead and tell them, Mama Claire.
Thank you all very much for listening in. And may God continue to bless each and every one of you. Keep the faith. Don't give up.
Awesome. And with that, the video will be the last thing you hear. Enjoy the rest of what's left of Mother's Day. Thank you so much, Miss Claire. Good night to all of you.
From Georgetown streets to Maryland skies, a teacher with love shining in her eyes. Claire Frazier, a woman of grace, still planting hope in every place. She planted seeds in little hearts kids laughing, gardens grow, that Caribbean spirit